Let's do an oil change on this 2025 Polaris Ranger NorthStar. I'm going to be using this oil change kit I got from my local Polaris dealer. It comes with 2 quarts of 5W50, 1 pint of 5W50, oil filter, and a drain plug gasket. Always refer to your owner's manual for when to do your oil changes and what oil you should be using. It says right here, recommended use of oil. Tells you how much oil. This is a NorthStar Premium, 2.5 quarts. That's what I'm going to be using. All right, let's get started. So the drain plug's right here. It's going to be a 6mm Allen. You can see that washer on there. But yeah, slide the drain pan under and we're going to loosen this thing up. I'm not sponsored by anyone, but these are my favorite shop towels. Some grit. Here's the drain plug. I see people online, they have metal shavings and stuff on there. I got nothing. Oil looked really clean. Here's that drain plug washer. The kit comes with a brand new one. Now the oil filter is in a really crappy spot. You can see it. So I'm gonna loosen that up, but oil's gonna get all over, so we'll see what happens. The oil filter was too tight, so I ran to Harbor Freight, picked up this oil filter cap wrench set. In this set, you're gonna need the 65mm 14 flute. They'll fit perfectly on the oil filter. So this fits the new oil filter, but it's a little bit too big for the original one that's on there, even though the new oil filter I got is a Polaris oil filter. I don't know why that one's smaller. So I put some tape on the inside of this oil filter socket to kind of take up some space. And I'm going to use this stubby 3/8 ratchet from Gearwrench to try to break this thing loose. Man, this thing is tight. Hey, stuff's not always easy. I'm going to use a bigger Gearwrench now. Still 3/8. This is a longer one. Do a little bit of lower leverage, even though I don't have a lot of room. But I got it to move. I got it to move a little bit. Maybe I can get it by hand now. Holy fuck. I moved a tiny bit. Try one more time. Oh, I got it. Holy. Oh. That's got to be one of the tightest fucking oil filters. Holy. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Now I'm going to get oil everywhere. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I didn't drip as much oil as I thought. Wow. Alright, so I got that oil filter off. It did drip some oil, but not as much as I thought it was going to. I know it's kind of hard to see, but that's where the oil filter goes. Alright, let's get a little bit of oil on this oil filter. Now let's get the oil filter put back on the Ranger. Removing the original oil filter was definitely the biggest pain of this job, but overall, this thing's pretty easy. So I'm gonna get this new filter on. I'm not gonna have it as tight as that original one was. Now you can mess with this drain plug. I like to wipe the excess oil off it, and then we'll put that new drain plug washer on. Here's a part number if you're buying the stuff separately and not in the kit. I'll put all these part numbers in the description as well. I don't know if there's a specific way this is supposed to go. I'm gonna put it this way, so it looks like to me this side's more flat. I feel like that's how it should go. I guess I can look on here. To me, that's how this one looks like it was as well. This back is more flat and the front is more rounded. Could do your research and make sure you put that the right way, or probably talk to your dealer. But I'm gonna put it this way because this is how I feel is appropriate. We're gonna get this new drain plug installed with the new drain plug washer on it. There is a recommended torque spec for this drain plug, but I do not have that information. I'm just gonna snug it up. But you can do your research or contact your dealer for what the torque spec is for that. Now you check your oil level. Here's the dipstick. Out, and they'll tell you if you need to add some or if it's too low. Thank you guys for watching. Check out my other videos. I got install of the mirrors. I got a snowplow install. I actually have a Boss V plow for this thing. And then I show you guys how to fully assemble this thing and install it to the Ranger. I got a review video too, if you guys want to check that out, full review. Here's the controller for my plow. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope this helps you guys out, and please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Also, I got this 64 Ford Falcon restoration I'm doing too. I got a restoration series. I'm gonna get back to doing videos every month on this thing. It's been on hold a little bit, but definitely more videos to come. So, thanks.